Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. This is part 2 of the knife reviews for one of my subscribers, Robert E. Lee, aka Mary Jane. So he wanted to see a few knife reviews. So I've used the knife on some of my, to cut open some of my products and stuff, and I flip them out, and he said, I bet you have some knives. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, now this is a very cheap knife. It has, I think it came in this one. It's got a belt loop on this. It's a cheap little case. But this is just L's. It says it's China. No, it says Humvee. It's a big blade. Ooh, sharp for a cheaper knife. The blade's got a little bit of movement in there, but you can see compared to some of my basic, just other knives, how big it is. There's one I already showed you, and here is how much bigger it is. So it's got a pretty good, it's got a longer blade, about an inch more, but got a little bit of serrated edge there. Pushing the top to get it to, ooh, it's dangerous. So the action is a little bit loose, but yet sometimes that's nice for flipping it out. I don't have a huge hand, so when I open it, I gotta come up on there like this a little bit more. I don't have long fingers, so can't really flip it out there real good, but yeah, pretty good edge. Let's see. This is more for hiking or stuff like that. So I think they gave you a little bit more serratedness. There's hardly any edge up here, just a lot of serrated. So, but yeah, it's a decent, cheaper knife. All right, what else we got? This in here, I think I found this somewhere. This case that it's in, it's not the case that came with it, but it fits really good. It's kind of a boot knife, I would call it. It's got a metal clip on it. So there's what it looks like. You can see a lot of the tarnish and a little bit of some rust on there. So I've spent a little bit of time working on the edge, not a whole lot. It needs some more TLC, but the little bit that I have worked on it, let's just see. Wow, okay, it's got a good edge on it. Ella says it's Pakistan on it, stainless Pakistan, but it's a well-built little knife. The handle is actual wood and got some, I don't know if that's brass or bronze in there, but it's got on this, what is that, the hilt or the, you see, I don't know knives well enough to know what the parts of them are. Even though I used to watch Forged in Fire, I still can't remember a lot of the parts, different parts of the knife, but it'd probably be a pretty good throwing knife. So there's that one. Okay, this one here my little brother gave me some years ago. It's kind of like a Spartan type knife. SPQR. I think I looked that up one time before and I can't remember what it meant, but it's got like a sticker on it or something, or a stamp of some kind, but you can feel it. It's all it says is stainless China. It's got a nice edge on it. It feels like brass. It looks like brass. Has an eagle head there, but it fits my hand pretty good. Anybody with a bigger hand, they'd have a little bit of problem. They'd come down here on the beak on the bird, but it looks like it has some griffins or something like that up here in this area. See those? But this end right here, man, this thing could knock you out. It's hard. Now let's just see. Huh. Yeah, pretty good metal, pretty good edge there. This doesn't have any way of hooking on your belt or anything, so I think you almost really just have to stick it in the edge of your pants or something. But yeah, there's that one. This one here, it's a cheaper knife, but it's one of my favorites. Wayne gave me this one. The only thing I don't like about this holster that came with it is that it's built for to go on the left side of you. Unless you want the knife to be going the other direction on your side. This is kind of big to be having on your side anyway. It's almost like a back, you know, like that's not a knife. This is a knife, you know. Then you bring it out and so this says stainless steel. It's pretty. This is called a Challenger 2, I think was the name of it. I didn't keep the box. It came in a box. But like I said, my brother Wayne gave me this one. This thing is huge. It's a big, I mean, it's as big size like a buoy. Only it just has some crazy designs on it. All those holes in there. Has a serrated edge up here, which is very, very sharp. It's like barracuda teeth sharp right up here. It's a pretty decent built knife. There's not any movement in it, but I think this edge is not really good on the sharpness. And I like that wood in there. It's got a pretty wood color. I think I've tried sharpening it a little bit in the past, but I really need some oil on that. Let's just see, just the way it stands right now. Man, it's not too bad. That's a pretty good edge. I mean, it'd kill you, you know, it'd kill a bear. If you can get that close enough to a bear. But it's very pointy. But there's that. Okay, what else we got? We're at 7 minutes 40. Here's just a little tiny pocket knife. You know, back in the old days, guys would carry these little knives. This in here is an executive, and it has kind of the Boy Scouts. It looks like Boy Scouts insignia on there. Let me get in the light a little bit, right there. But yeah, back in the the 50s and 60s. Guys would carry these around just to clean their nails or to cut their nails or just little simple duties that you would need a knife for and not take up a lot of room in your pants. But and these are showing some age. It has some rust on there a little bit. But yeah, here's that. I got this box here. It's got some of my stuff in here. This one here, I think, if I remember right, Wayne gave me. This says fire department. Looks like a lighter, doesn't it? It's got a little thing here like you would get your flame. It's a pocket edge knife. It is a flip. Ooh, look at that. See the flames on there? So the edge is pretty decent. It says mil-spec surgical steel. Now, surgical steel type knives have been known to be, a decent knife. Now, this one here right now doesn't seem to be really very sharp. Now, there it goes. Ooh, okay. You get it in the right edge, you can get it going, but it's just a little stubby knife, and it's kind of more for show. That is one problem. It does have. It's hard to get that clip over to shut it. So, you almost have to use pliers to get it to shut. So the action of closing it is not real good, but I can see just a little bit of wear right there where I've had to use pliers to get it to shut. So we just won't shut it right now. But it's heavy. You could use it to support your fingers to fight with, you know. So there's that. I like collecting. We'll go to 11 minutes. This will be my last one here. I like collecting utility knives because there's so many different kinds. Got this one here, and the way to push this out is right here. You just push it in, and then you go like that, and then there's your blade. It's got a little bit of hesitation in pushing it out. It needs a little oil in there or something, but it's a Stanley. But it looks like it might be from the early 90s or something. I like carrying utility knives a lot. So there's that. Okay, I'll end it there. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I got enough to do another couple videos maybe, so let's just do them all. And then those of you that are interested, you can watch them. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.